What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at an exclusive Batman the Killing Joke clip from DC Entertainment. They recently released it, I think about 2 or 3 days ago, but it's a clip entitled The Talk, and it's straight from the movie. So we're just going to go over this. I'll play it first, and then we'll go over it. By the way, there will be spoilers in this. For anyone who hasn't read the comic, I highly suggest you go read it, and then come back to this video, or if you don't care about spoilers, then stick around. So, here you go.
Listen to me. He's been in custody for 2 years. If we can prove what we found today...
He'll confess.
He's insane. It's a mistake to think you know what he'll do.
I'm not here because of what was found today. I'm here because I need to be. Hello. I want to talk. I've been thinking lately about you. You and me. About how this is going to end. About who will end up killing who. Perhaps you'll kill me. Perhaps I'll kill you. Perhaps sooner, perhaps later. You know that, don't you? I need to know, for when that time comes, that I'd made a genuine attempt to talk things over, to try and avert the inevitable, just once. Listen to me. This is life and death, mine or yours. Our relationship, it's fatal. I don't want your murder on my...
Alright, so now let's take a look at this. Frame by frame, we're gonna pick out the little details and talk about the Killing Joke, so let's go. Alright, so right there you saw, if you don't know, that is Two-Face in there, and you can kind of see it says like H dent, but his arms covering it, but whatever. Anyway, that looks like he dropped his coin and he's kind of going insane, you know, trying to pick it up. I like that. I think it's a new touch in the comic. It wasn't like that. He was just like looking out the bars. So I think they added a lot more intense, you know, like he's actually going insane in there. So that's pretty nice.
Listen to me. He's been in custody for 2 years.
Alright, so this is where it gets confusing. Yeah, so Gordon says that the Joker's been in custody for 2 years. Now, spoiler alert, if you don't know, that is not the real Joker in the cell that they're going to. So, and Batman wipes away his face paint. So, how does face paint last 2 years? Yeah, think about that for a second. If they caught this, you know, imposter 2 years ago, put him in the cell, how is that face paint still good? Like, did he freaking like buy more face paint and then just like, oh, here's your face paint? And it's like, no, because they wouldn't do that because Joker doesn't need face paint, and that's why Batman knows that that's not the real Joker. So anyway, that's something that I never really understood. That wasn't in the comic, by the way. He never said that he was been in custody for 2 years. He just walked through the halls with him. He didn't really say anything at all. In the comic, he didn't say anything. So, I mean, that's kind of like, if you're gonna try to change a comic, well, not really change it, but, you know, add some stuff to it, make sure, you know, that it makes sense before you do it, alright?
We can prove what we found today.
He'll confess.
He's insane. It's a mistake to think you know what he'll do.
So, I don't know what happened, but earlier on in the day, probably something happened, and Joker may have done it. I don't know. We don't know yet. But Gordon says it's a mistake to think you'll know what he'll do. I mean, Batman and Joker have been like, around for a long, long time. So, Batman knows the Joker better than anyone, and Joker knows Batman better than anyone. So, it's kind of like maybe Batman doesn't know something that the Joker does, but Gordon's trying to say, like, you never know what he's going to do because he's a madman. So, And yeah, the Joker is kind of unpredictable sometimes, so I can understand where that's coming from. By the way, I recently figured this out, that obviously it says name unknown, it's the Joker's cell, but when you read 0801, the 8 stands for the 8th letter of the alphabet, which is H, and the 1 stands for the first letter of the alphabet, which is A. So it's Ha. Kind of funny.
I'm not here because of what was found today.
They found something today, so I mean, we don't really know what they found. So yeah, I mean, like, what I'm thinking is it's those Joker faces we saw in the trailer. So like those guys that were like, you know, killed by Joker's venom or whatever. What we can like assume from that with like their smiling faces. I think that's what was found today. So yeah. Anyway, the guard looks really awesome. How they drew him from the comic kind of looks exactly like he's right from it.
I'm here because I need to be.
Alright, so right here we can see that this looks great already. Alright, so I mean, this looks so awesome. Anyway, also his card that he just put down was a 2 of clubs. Kind of like watch the cards, because I think they may have a really important role in this part. Just watch carefully the cards he puts down and the meaning behind them. So right now he just put down 2 of clubs. So what I think is, like, you know how it starts off in the corner in the comic, spoiler alert, and it says like there were these 2 guys in a lunatic asylum. Well, I'm thinking, like, you know, the 2 clubs could be Batman and Joker. So I mean, that's pretty, you know, thinking outside the box right there. I mean, that's pretty cool that they're doing this. So let's keep going. Okay, right here. Number 1, can we just take a second to admire how awesome Batman looks in this photo right now? I mean, he looks legit, like, awesome, man. I mean, like, this looks so awesome. The way his gloves came out, really remind me of the animated series. They really do. And you know, his face just kind of like in that grim stare. It's so awesome. The white eyes. The Bat logo came out looking pretty awesome. We'll get and the card that's Joker holding, once again, has meaning to it, and it's kind of symbolizing that Batman is the king, kinda. You know what I'm saying? So Batman could be the king, but as you know, Joker is a Joker, and if you know anything about cards, the Joker can be anyone. So the Joker can be the king. So maybe Joker's gonna like mess with Batman's mind in this for some little reason. I don't know. But yeah, there's a bunch of psychological stuff that goes on in this film, and yeah. So let's just keep going.
I want to talk.
Holy crap! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my god, that is so creepy, dude. Holy crap, that is awesome. Look at that shading. The shadow, oh my god. It looks exactly like it does in the comic. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Also, you can see that he's got 2 discarded cards to the left of him, which is our right, so you can see right there. And in the comic, they are flipped over and they're revealed as Jokers. So, that, I mean, yeah, he's kind of playing like solitaire right now or whatever he's doing, but, I mean, Batman, that kind of should be like a signal, like, well, you got the 2 Jokers out, he's not using them, so it's kind of like a dead giveaway that could not be the Joker. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I probably wouldn't spotted that if I was Batman, to be honest with you. But Batman's world's greatest detective, so we don't know yet. Also, the back of the cards are different from the comic. I know I'm like nitpicky about a bunch of stuff, but I mean, that's just how I am. I kind of like, you know, I want it to be like exactly like the comic, but it doesn't have to be, you know. So, you know, try the best. Still looks awesome, by the way. The cards on the table, like I said, I think he's playing solitaire or whatever he's doing. Yeah, we can see just the cards. It's actually all 4 suits are laid down. That's really crazy. I think. Alright, I don't know. Let's keep going.
I've been thinking lately about you. You and me. About how this is going to end. About who will end up killing who. Perhaps you'll kill me. Perhaps I'll kill you. Perhaps sooner, perhaps later. You know that, don't you?
Alright, so I want to just take a moment to say that the sound in this movie is so, like, amazing. The music, whoever did the music is a freaking genius, because, I mean, the music is just so, like, creepy and beautiful at the same time. Oh my god, I mean, I love the trailer music, and the trailer music, I mean, that was, like, brilliant. So, yeah, but also the way he, like, slaps the card down, I mean, like, how it echoes through the room, like, that's so awesome. So, let's keep going.
I need to know, for when that time comes, that I'd made a genuine attempt to talk things over, to try and avert the inevitable.
Alright, so as you can see right there, it's kind of hard to see, but it is an ace of spade, and if you don't know what the ace of spades is, it's kind of like the death card. So I don't know, I mean, it's a very popular card for that particular reason. I mean, it's like a Motorhead song, so I mean, obviously, but anyway, so yeah, but Joker is holding the death card, so that is something that, you know, we should kind of be aware about.
Inevitable. Just once. Listen to me. This is life and death.
Okay, right now, he looks so much like the animated series, it's not even funny. He looks so awesome, like how all like the blue and the black, I mean, it just reminds me of like that Mask of the Phantasm stuff, you know? And that was like one of the best Batman movies like ever made, and it had Mark Hamill in it. So I mean, like, come on, man. This is like golden right here. Yeah, even his chin, how it's like that blocky, you know, chin from like the animated series and everything. I mean, they're just doing everything to make it look like animated series. It's awesome.
Our relationship, it's fatal. I don't want your murder on my...
Alright, so once again, spoiler alert. Yeah, so that's like the paint rubbing off on Batman's hands, and it looks pretty awesome, actually, to be honest with you, since it's kind of like, you know, faded. See like how he kind of had his hand over like his fingers, and it kind of like went onto his fingers and stuff like that. Anyway, but that is really awesome. I mean, it's so cool. You can see like a shadow and everything, and everyone's being like so like uptight about the freaking quality of the movie. Everyone's like, "Oh, the movie looks like crap." I mean, like why isn't it like, you know, Assault on Arkham? Why isn't it like, you know, Under the Red Hood? Why isn't it all like, I mean, come on, guys, really? They're trying. He even said that the artwork for the Killing Joke was so like insanely awesome that they couldn't take that and put it into like filming. So what they had to do is they had to like take a lot of stuff out to make it animatable. So I mean, they're doing their best. All right, so I mean, if you have a problem with that, it's like, come on, man, like you could do better. I mean, come on. So at least we're getting the Killing Joke. I mean, come on. I mean, Bruce Timm could have been like, you know, like, screw you guys. Fine, if you just hate it, like, well, we'll just not air it, you know? I mean, you got to give them good publicity, you know? I mean, you got to say, yeah, I know, like, a lot of people are trying to be truthful, and because, you know, they want to hear the truth, but it's like, seriously, dude? Like, you're worried about, like, how bad the lines look and everything? Like, yeah, I mean, they are kind of thin, but that's what they're going for, so, yeah, I mean, like, you can't really criticize someone for what they're going for, I guess. But once again, like, you got like the lines in his hands and everything. He is somewhat alright detailed. I really like it. And this is where it ends right here. Anyway, but you can see like once again all the shading and everything, and his teeth look just how they did in the animated series. So awesome, like I said. Alright, so that's about it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I really want to hear your thoughts on this movie. It comes out in about like 2 weeks, and I'm so excited. You can actually buy tickets. It's in theaters for one day, July 25th, in like select theaters. So you should definitely go try to get some tickets for this thing, man. I mean, it's gonna be so awesome. The show times are 7:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. and I really actually want to go to both, to be honest with you. But I'm probably only gonna be able to go to the 7:30 one anyway, but I'm definitely going. No matter what, I'm getting there somehow, and I'm seeing this movie. So yeah, and the day it's released, I'm going straight to like a Best Buy at like the ass crack of dawn, and I'm getting this movie because that's how bad I want this movie right now, man. I cannot wait any longer. This is worse than when Star Wars was coming out. Okay, oh my god. All right, calm down. So yeah, anyway, but let me know your comments. Let me know what you thought. Totally. I'll see you guys in the next one.